Hey everyone, let's talk about something that drives Jack Russell owners absolutely crazy. The chewing. The non-stop, destructive chewing. We're going to get into why it happens, and more importantly, how to make it stop. Fast.
So yeah, the big question. Why? Why does it feel like you have a tiny, furry demolition crew living in your house? You walk in the door and it's just chaos. You're exhausted, you're frustrated, and you're probably wondering what is going on in that little head of theirs. And the list of casualties just keeps growing, right? It starts with a sneaker, then it's the leg of the coffee table, the TV remote is suddenly missing all its buttons, and pretty soon your own sanity is hanging by a thread. If this sounds familiar, trust me, you are so not alone. Okay, but here's where we need to make a really big shift. This is the secret. To actually fix this, you have to stop seeing it as your dog being bad. What looks like defiance is actually your dog desperately trying to tell you something.
This right here, this comparison, changes everything. On the left is what we see, a disobedient, destructive dog who just won't listen. But on the right, that's what's really happening. It's a potent cocktail of way too much energy, a brilliant mind, and just soul-crushing boredom. They're not trying to be bad, they're just trying to cope. And this is the core of it all. For a dog as smart as a Jack Russell, boredom isn't just a lazy afternoon. It's an active, almost painful state of being. You've got a supercomputer for a brain and the body of an athlete with zero to do. So what happens? They become inventors. And unfortunately for us, their favorite invention is how to disassemble a couch cushion 101. So, now that we know the real problem is all this pent-up energy and boredom, how do we fix it? The great news is there is a simple, straightforward, three-step plan that tackles the cause, not just the chewed-up evidence. And here it is, just 3 things to remember: physical exercise, proper redirection, and mental stimulation. Think of it like a 3-legged stool. If you take away even one leg, the whole thing topples over. But when you do all 3 together consistently, you build a rock-solid foundation for a calm, happy dog. All right, you ready? Let's dive into the plan, starting with the absolute most important step. Step 1. Tire them out first. Seriously, this one is not optional. Before you do anything else, you have to get that explosive energy out. We're talking a brisk walk, a serious game of fetch, a run around the park, whatever it takes. That old saying, a tired dog is a good dog, it's a cliche for a reason. It's 100% true. An exhausted dog is usually too sleepy to even dream about chewing on your cabinets.
Okay, so their body is tired. Check. But what about that natural instinct to chew? That brings us right to step 2.
This is all about redirection. Look, chewing is a natural dog behavior. You can't stop it, but you absolutely can control what they chew. So when you catch them gnawing on your shoe, don't just freak out. Calmly take the shoe away and immediately swap it for something they are allowed to have, like a tough chew toy. You're not just saying no, you're teaching them, yes, chew this instead. It's a huge difference.
And that leads us to the final piece of this puzzle, step 3. And honestly, this is the secret weapon that so many people miss. Mental stimulation. It's about tiring out their brain. Jack Russells are wicked smart. If you don't give their brain a job to do, believe me, it will find one. Puzzle toys, training games, scent work, these things challenge their mind and keep that destructive boredom away. And get this, a 15-minute puzzle session can be just as tiring for them as a 30-minute walk. It's that powerful.
So when you start putting these 3 steps together, the exercise, the redirection, the brain games, you're doing way more than just stopping the chewing. You're actually creating a whole new, peaceful reality for both of you. And this is what it's all about, isn't it? It's not just about saving your furniture, it's about reaching this beautiful balance. A dog that's fulfilled and relaxed, an owner who's happy and not stressed out, and a home that feels like a sanctuary again. And I promise you, this is completely achievable. So I'll leave you with this thought. Once you're no longer spending all your energy managing destruction, what are you going to do with all that new freedom? By meeting your dog's needs, you're not just stopping a bad habit, you're unlocking a deeper, more fun, more amazing relationship. So what new adventures will you and your awesome dog have together?